Hey, I'm back. I'm gonna try to bust out more of the Phil Cup. We'll see how this goes. And I'm gonna go ahead and continue the Kingdom Hearts Union podcast. Give me a second here. Where I go?
For Dream Drop Distance from what I can remember, but it wasn't that well known, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, because I was going to say, around the era of, when Days, Birth by Sleep, and Recoded got announced, these are three Kingdom Hearts titles that got, that were really, announced, around the same time, like, if not at the same time. So you had three, upcoming Kingdom Hearts games, and then you had, like, tiny little bits of merchandise, like you said, play arts, formation arts, maybe keychains around the time. But these were all like official Square Enix made merchandise.
Yeah.
Seeing anything outside of that was very rare. I mean, you had stuff, sold at Hot Topic that were made by Monogram. Monogram purchased a license from Disney to actually sell those merchandises. And now we have different companies selling Kingdom Hearts merchandise everywhere now. Like, yeah, it's almost like Disney just went, like, trigger happy with just...
Exactly.
Giving away their license for these companies to make these merchandise.
You get Kingdom Hearts. Make something for Kingdom Hearts.
Everybody gets Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. So definitely we want to talk about that today because, as obviously big fans of ourselves, we want to collect other things from Kingdom Hearts besides just the games. Obviously because the big major one, Kingdom Hearts 3, isn't out yet, and we want to, like, I guess, keep our hearts within Kingdom Hearts and just bring certain things into light. And we're definitely going to explain that today too. So we want to start off, like, Churro wasn't here for this podcast, but we had a very lovely question from Narusar that talked about licensed cage products being on the rise. So today's big segment is why we think it's going up, and we're going to talk about the past stuff as well. And we're going to also talk about you guys as the listeners to kind of talk and give us feedback, especially to our Cage Union Twitter, especially what types of stuff that you own yourself. And then we'll tell you what we own because we're big nerds like you guys and we want to spend money like always. As you can see from Churro's Twitter, he has every hat possible, and he wore 2 hats at the New York concert. Just for clarification.
I'm very proud of it.
Yeah.
Gotta represent.
Yeah, you wore 2 hats, and I was like, why would you wear the 2 hats?
Well, because I was wearing one, then you gifted me another one, and I didn't want to, like, put it in my backpack, so I just wore 2.
You could have put the other one in the backpack. And no.
No, I wanted to be cool.
I see how it is. Alright, so we'll just start off as Kingdom Hearts fans of just you and I, not as, like, podcast hosts and stuff like that. What do you want to collect from the series as, like, memorabilia besides, like, the games and stuff like that? I guess what kind of interests you into pursuing other forms of content and products of Kingdom Hearts?
Like, for me, it's like I love like apparel. Like, I love clothing. So, the more clothing, the better. Like you said, especially hats. I love wearing hats. I love wearing beanies.
That metal one you had, though, was really cool.
It was.
Yeah, that one's probably the nicest one. Like, I mixed with the merchandise, to be honest, because I'm just a very picky person in general, but,
Well, for me, it's like, whatever. If it's Kingdom Hearts, boom. Here's my money. Take my money. But, besides apparel, like, I love plushies. Like, I just wish there were more Kingdom Hearts plushies. We only have the plushies of, the Shadow Heartless, the Unversed, the Dusk, and the Meow Wow. So, I'm hoping down the line Square Enix will actually reveal, more plushies, and not just from, like, enemies and all that. Hopefully they'll reveal, like, official Kingdom Hearts, like, Sora character plushes. Kind of like how Hot Topic has, the Halloween Town Sora, and you can find, Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, at Best Buy or GameStop. So I'm hoping for more of those because I just love collecting plushes.
Plushes are cute. I just don't have that much room for them.
Neither do I. Like, all my plushes are, like, stacked up on each other on my...
Yeah, I have a weird
dresser.
crevice in my bed, and it's against the wall, but it has, like, a weird frame for it. So everything, like, falls in there. So, like, the Heartless is there. Like, I have, like, Pusheen stuff there. It's, like, a mix of random stuff in there. It's crazy. I don't think I could, like, afford... If they made, like, a giant plushie Keyblade, then maybe. That'd be kind of cool.
I mean, I wouldn't mind a plushie Keyblade.
Yeah.
That'd be, like you said, kind of cute.
Get, like, a body pillow. Oh, my God. Just, like, wrap your entire body on it. Someone do that.
Yes.
Someone make us, or sell it, but give us a really nice discount for giving you the idea of a Keyblade plush. Like a life-size one that you can just hug it and put a body on it.
You heard it here on this podcast. Keyblade plushie, please. Hashtag it.
Hashtag it all.
Tweet it out. I mean, honestly, like, judging from all the things that have been released, it's kind of hard to think of, like, what else is there to release. I mean, they've been really throwing everything, plus the kitchen sink out there. I mean, I think a lot of fans, we got Keyblade keychains, we get figures, we got clothing, what else? I mean, what else can you think of anything that can be made, that can be, like, worth buying? I mean, they have a replica Keyblade that lights up and makes sounds.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of us wanted a Keyblade of our own, and, and then they just, went and ran with it, and then gave us all that, and, even projects a keyhole on the wall, so it's like, what else can they throw at us?
I know, that's so cool, and if it wasn't, like, I feel like just the shipping of it's gonna be super expensive, so that's why I haven't really, like, jumped on that one quite as fast. I do have, like, a metal Keyblade, because, shout out to my friends back in, like, 4 years ago for gifting it for me for my birthday. Coolest thing ever. Love it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I bought my first, like, con Keyblade a couple of years ago at AX. It's not made of metal like it used to be. It's actually made of, like, really hard foam. It's really light.
That one. Oh, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, then, Spirit Halloween released those Keyblades of Kingdom Key and the Disney's Embrace. So I actually bought the Kingdom Key. Yeah, I did.
How's the size of it?
It's actually a pretty good size. It's like a con-sized Keyblade, and it's not as, like, it has weight to it, but it's still kind of light. It's even lighter than the other Keyblade that I have. And it was definitely worth the $25. Let me tell you. If
that's
you want,
a good
something
deal for that. To be honest,
it was very surprising to see, Spirit Halloween sell Keyblades. Actually have Kingdom Hearts, like Sora and Kyrie's costume. A lot of people have been asking for something like that to come out, and lo and behold, Spirit Halloween releases it. I think that's great. Hopefully they'll start adding more and more. Maybe they'll add Organization 13 Club next year. Maybe they'll have Riku's getup or Roxas's getup. So
that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. If you want, can you explain? Like, can you tell us, like, what kind of stuff that you own from the Kingdom Hearts series? I guess, like, we're gonna divulge. We're gonna be, like, the biggest nerds here, and we're just gonna be like, we're just gonna tell all of our shrines for Kingdom Hearts, if you can.
Well, my shrine used to be a lot bigger, but, like, as as time went on, I just suddenly stopped having space for a lot of things, so I just started giving away a lot of things, especially, I would have, Keyblade keychains, I had the trading card games, play art figures, formation arts, brain guards. I still have the Kingdom Hearts 2.8 Jigsaw puzzle that I never put together yet. I have the plushes, the wallets, the keychains, hats, clothing. And I have, stickers. I bought a lot of stickers. I have pop figures now. I finally got some Kingdom Hearts pop figures. So it's my shrine's kind of steady. It's not like I have a few friends who have a lot more than I do, and it's that's perfectly okay. I'm not trying to collect everything now. I'm trying to, like, hold off on that, but I would say my shrine's really decently sized. Then on top of that, I just have, my autographs from Nomura that he, official, like, cards that were printed out during Comic-Con that he autographed. I have those. And then I also have the artwork of Sora and Roxas eating social ice cream that was given out at the 2.5 launch event.
That's really cool.
So
that's like one of the things that like you do have a lot of like one of a kind things that was like offered. You have a lot of things signed, like, which is really cool because I don't have any of that. Just because obviously the locations of most of these places are very far out of my reach.
Yeah, but
it's really cool.
You can always come.
Thanks for just right there.
Well, I mean, you're talking to the guy who actually flew to New York for a concert. So yeah. I mean, if I can fly across the country for a concert,
But you work full time too. Remember that? I was at school too. I was working part time.
Yeah.
I went back to school.
You'll get there, Sam.
Yeah. But you're more of a functional. But I see. Oh, sorry. It seems like you're more of like a functional person when you buy certain merchandise. Like you bought wallet shirts and like hats and stuff that obviously you will wear.
Yeah. It's not like I'll just buy it and just all be stored away somewhere like my Players Kai. It's like I've been meaning to buy a display case to put them on there, but I haven't gotten to it yet. But like I said, that's why I said I love apparel because I can wear it all the time. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I have to keep it at home where mostly all my, Kingdom Hearts merchandise is. So that's why apparel is like my number one thing to get.
Do you wear it at work or no?
Yeah, I actually do. Like, I'll wear a Kingdom Hearts shirt underneath my work shirt, or I'll wear a Kingdom Hearts hat before I switch to my work hat. So it's like, but as soon as I get off, it's like I switch it back, just so
that's
I can
cool.
have, and it's funny too, because like
Kingdom Hearts at all times.
Exactly, and it's funny because it's like my work friends will be like, "Don't you wear anything besides Kingdom Hearts?" So I was like, "No." Although I do have Final Fantasy and a couple of Zelda stuff and Naruto, but that's it. It's like, "Do you have any normal shirts without any of that stuff?" I'm like, "No."
I think you need to get like a polo, and then just have like a very small little like embroidered like Kingdom Hearts like keyblade or like a heart on there, or something like that. Or
hell, I should just go the whole 9 yards and do the logo.
Yeah, why not? But make it small, so people like, yo, I'm wearing a polo, and then you just like that hints of Kingdom Hearts on it. It's always with me, type of thing.
And then just show it off to everybody at work.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, yeah. So I'm much different from you.
Yes, I was very interested in what you have in regards to the merchandise that you own. So let's hear it.
I was much different. I started collecting a little bit late, just because I was at the age when Kingdom Hearts 2 came out. It was just kind of like, oh, okay, cool. I'll just get the strategy guide and whatever. I wasn't too big into it, just because one, I was like, how old was I? I was like 13-ish. And obviously, my money was not my money. It was my parents' money that I wanted them to buy me Kingdom Hearts. And I still remember
I'm sure
that
everybody
day.
Can relate to that too.
Oh, I still remember the day that I went to get Kingdom Hearts 2. And it was at a Best Buy. And I thought it came... I don't know what happened. I think I got the days mixed up or something, but... or someone released it early. I was very confused. I don't know. But I saw someone walk out of Best Buy with, like, Kingdom Hearts on, like, through the plastic bag. Yes, I was being a creep at 13. And then I was like, Mom, I think they have it. So then we go in, and they're like, you have Kingdom Hearts? And they're like, yeah, here you go. And they're like, do you want one or two? And I was like, I want two, because I have one already. And then I bought it and brought it home. And then I also wanted the strategy guide. I think I went to the EB Games and they didn't have the game, they just had the strategy guide. And then that's when I was like, okay, if I'm going to get the Kingdom Hearts 2 strategy guide, I have to get the Kingdom Hearts 1. And of course, I was like way later.
Did you get the collector's strategy guide?
I will definitely tell you that story in a second. So,
okay.
I freaked out because I couldn't find the first for the Kingdom Hearts 1 strategy guide, the one by Bradley Games.
Yeah, I actually found that. I found that at a book off.
Oh, did you? I found mine at a flea market, and they sold it for $5, and I was freaking out because I actually was so upset that they didn't have it in the store. I was crying. Like, my mom's like, "It's a book. Why are you crying?" And I was like, "You don't understand. I really want this book." Like, it was a whole mess. And then we ended up going to a flea market one day, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's it. That's all I want." And then it's like, "How much is it?" $5. And I was like, "Here, Mom, just give them the money. I just want the book." It was like, it had like a couple pages like falling out of it, but like everything was pretty much together. And that's kind of the start of collecting them. So I just had the games and the books at that point. So once I got to like, I guess my university years, and I got into more of the collector's edition. I think it was Dream Drop Distance when I had collector's edition. I was like, I am on that. And I ended up buying that, and also the strategy guide for that one. I had really good coworkers.
Alright, come on, I got 3 DBs. One of them's got process,
"Oh,
right?
Sabrina, I actually have the collector's edition of the Kingdom Hearts 2 strategy guides." And I was like, "No, like, come on, don't do this to me right now." One of them was like, "Okay, I will sell you mine for like $25. And I didn't know how much how much were they at that time? Were they like 50 or something? I have no idea. You tell me. Do you have an idea?
Wasn't it like $30, $40?
I don't know. So I bought mine off my friend for $25 because he was a big collector as well, but he knew I loved Kingdom Hearts, and he's like, "Well, listen, I think he used me for $20 or $25, and I had to pitch into one of his games or something." So I did that. And then my other coworker, he was like, "I also have a Kingdom Hearts 2 collector's edition guide." And what did he have? Actually, my first friend had the final form cover, which I was like, "Alright, done. I'll buy it." So I got it, which
You're
is
lucky
awesome.
you got that one. That was the one I wanted the most.
Yeah, I was just so surprised he even had it. And then the guy that I knew, we did a trade. I traded it. Do you want to guess what I traded for the collector's edition? It was the Valor form cover, but it didn't matter. I ended up having both at the same. I ended up having both anyways. What do you think I traded it for?
Something Kingdom Hearts related?
No.
I hope.
I traded. So one year I was given a wireless PS3 Guitar Hero guitar, and I didn't have Guitar Hero on my PS3. So he's like, "Well, what do you have?" And I was like, "I have a never opened PS3 wireless guitar for Guitar Hero." And he's like, "Bring it and it's yours." So I brought it in the next day, and I traded it with him. And now I have 2 copies of the collector's editions with me.
It sounds like a good trade to me.
It was a great trade.
Alright, come on. Don't fudge it up now.
Wait, I think it's reversed. No, I think he had final form cover. So I actually got a really good deal from it.
Because I was going to be like, wow, for a wireless guitar from Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
For a collector's edition Kingdom Hearts strategy guide.
Exactly.
That you got like the better end of that deal.
And then I think I told him at the end of that, and he's like, how rare is that one? And I was like,
it's actually pretty rare.
I'm like, yours is probably one of the most rare ones, like if it's the final form cover. And he's like, okay. He didn't really care. He knew that I would enjoy it more than like trying to sell it to someone. He was a good guy.
It's funny too because it's like that reminded me because like they were selling the strategy guides at I think it was at GameStop.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem was is that you wouldn't know what you got until you
opened it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, until you opened it.
It was crazy. So I
didn't want to spend money on like I just the guy let me choose which one to pick. He had like 5 or 6 of them on the counters. He was like, just choose which one you want, and then it's yours. He's like, not even I know which ones are which. So it's like, okay, so I picked it, and I ended up with Valor. I think Valor is like the more common one.
Yeah, it seemed like it was the more common one. So, yeah, that's probably like the one coolest things I had. Anyways, I also did all of like most of the mangas and like the novels because I like collecting books but don't read them. I don't know why. I think I'm saving them for my future children.
Are these Digicube or are they the Impress ones?
Yum Press ones, I think. Well, I think either or. There was one before.
Crap,
Wasn't one by
one of
Tokyo
those.
Pop at one point, or no?
I got it confused. Tokyo Pop was the original. Digi Cube is something different.
Yeah, I got Tokyo Pop, and then I got the new versions. So I think for Kingdom Hearts 1, I have every volume, so 1 to 4, and then they compiled it all together for the Yum Presses one.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Because I remember finding them at a Japanese bookstore, and I was like, Kingdom Hearts manga, own it, get it. So I bought it. So I think it was like Kingdom Hearts 1, and then both volumes, and then I think it was Chain of Memories for one of them too as well.
Oh, it's one of those.
Right. Oh yeah, and then I have that too.
Yeah. Oh, but I have to.
And in regards to books too, I also bought the Kingdom Hearts art book. It's like a big giant.
So you just have to tag him.
Something, right?
Swipe everybody's.
Yeah, it's like a long rectangular book that has nothing but like artwork from Kingdom Hearts.
Oh my god! Okay, can I tell you a story about that too?
The offensive.
Okay.
So there was one year that like all my friends wanted to buy me Kingdom Hearts stuff, and I was like, why? Because I ended up having duplicates. I ended up with 3 copies of that Kingdom Hearts manga art book. I gave one to my cousin, yeah, but.
Oh, I mean, at least you got good friends. I mean, like, everybody knows I like Kingdom Hearts, but like when it comes to like our Christmas Secret Santa, like everybody gives me nothing, related to Kingdom Hearts.
Oh yeah, well my store's like full of gamers, so they know. I got like keypads and stuff too, but yeah, that's pretty cool.
Lucky you.
Yeah, sorry, you were saying.
And plus, like, there's this other rare Japanese books that came out too. One was called like the Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Like, it was like
the silver cover one.
No, it wasn't the Memorial Mania. It was a different. It was something that was related to like this. It was like pretty much like the script of Kingdom Hearts, like the entire.
Oh, I have not pretty much heard of that.
It was pretty much the game's like entire plot in a book, which was really neat to read. But I couldn't read it. It's in Japanese, so. But it was just. It had like pictures of all the like different things that happened during the first game of Kingdom Hearts, and then it goes all the way through, and it even has like the secret endings in it too. So it's like, I'll tweet it out. Like,
yeah, that's so cool. I haven't seen that one. I picked up the Memoria Ultimania one.
Yeah, that one that combines all the Ultimanias into one book for Kingdom Hearts. Getting ready for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, can't read anything on there, but just have it anyways, because one day
it's a Kingdom Hearts thing.
Yeah, and then obviously I have like the Players Kais, and I have that giant Keyblade, and then I got into the Pops as well, so which we will talk about in our current and upcoming merch that has been released so far. This is pretty much like not a complete list. This is kind of like we were kind of just thinking about more of what's been released off the top of our heads, and of course, like I said, our list is not complete, so it's not limited to all these items. There's definitely different things.
And there's also a lot of things that are coming out that haven't been announced yet.
Exactly. I think the weirdest thing that I've heard that exists for Kingdom Hearts are called these head knockers. I've had this old man at my store explain it to me because he collects them, and he really loves it. Like, it's really funny. He and I talk about Kingdom Hearts, but he's never played the game. He just collects the stuff, which is...
I think I know what you're talking about. They're like these weird things.
Yeah.
It's like a bobblehead, pretty much.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, exactly. So he collects those.
I've seen those in Little Tokyo, and they pop up every now and then, which is pretty funny. But I've seen people put them on Tumblr and Twitter, like when they buy them, they're like, "What is this?" I'm like, "It's a head knocker,"
But yeah, no,
pretty creepy thing.
The guy like loves it. He's like, "I bought Sora recently," and then like the really hardest one was like Riku or something. It was really funny. Anyways, we'll just start off. Like, obviously, before Play Arts Kai was Play Arts Kai, there was also a Play Arts in general from Square Enix, and it was their version of it. Obviously, these are more like updated ones for Kingdom Hearts Kai. I find them very much more detailed, but they've released a bunch of different ones. I actually have Kairi, I think, and nope, that's a lie. I don't have Kairi. No, I don't. I have Mickey and I have Halloween Town Sora.
I only have Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora, and I used to have Christmas Town Sora, but then I gave that away as a raffle prize for KBA. So I just have the normal Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they made a Christmas version of that one. That's cool.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, that's really cool. But yeah, and then they updated to the Play as Kai, so now they have newer versions of the Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora, Kingdom Hearts 2 Riku, Roxas in his Twilight Town clothing, his organization clothing, and then we have like the new Bring Art series, which are smaller versions of them. I'm like correct, right?
Yeah, they're just like mini like versions of Play Arts Kai's. I think the Bring Arts are like. I don't know if they're going to release other characters of Bring Arts, because so far they're releasing like Sora's Kingdom Hearts 3 forms.
Yeah.
So I think that the Bring Arts are just going to be all the.
I'm just gonna see really quick if this is gonna work like I hope it will. Before I go further. Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn the sounds up. Alright, so that one doesn't matter. Then I want to mirror the helicopters. So now I have all that. Now if I cast that, it should clear everybody. Okay. I just want to make sure before I spend more time trying to figure that out. Back to it.
Kingdom Hearts, 3 Sora forms that are being announced for the game. So right now they have, of course, this normal form with the dual guns, and then you have this Guardian form. Unfortunately, the Guardian form doesn't have the shield, which is really crazy.
That's weird because that's what they really showed in the trailers.
Mm-hmm. They just have the Keyblade, but it's still a good looking toy. I mean, it's not even expensive either. It was like $40, and it's really detailed too. So if you are have the money to spend on a figure, I definitely recommend the Bring Arts.
But there is a different Bring Arts one as well, isn't there? The one that's just it's stationary. It's just kind of a figure or like a statue, right? Because I've seen those and like I think I have one of those as well. Those ones don't move. It's like the one that he's like his foot is on a star. You know which one I'm talking about?
Which one?
There's a Bring Arts like statue, I guess is what it is. It's still under that Bring Arts title, and it's just KH2 Sora. He has one leg up on like a star, and that's how you stand it up.
Oh, those ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Are they really called Bring Arts? Because I thought they were called something else.
I thought they were called that, but I could be wrong. I'm not quite sure personally.
Yeah, because I know they made a Riku one too.
Yeah, they made a Riku one. I'm waiting for that to come into my store so I can buy it. Continue on. We have like non-official merch, which is like the Keyblades that we've seen props stores making. Currently, like the ones that Churro has and myself have. Like we have like there's a foam one, there's a metal one, there's like Spirit Halloween just released one this year, which is crazy. Like I would never think that Spirit Halloween will actually have Kingdom Hearts costumes. That was just blows my mind there. There is the Kingdom Hearts trading card game. I've never played. Churro, you said you have it. Have you ever tried playing it?
I've had the cards, and unfortunately I didn't try playing it because nobody else had the cards. So it's like, they released it at the time where trading card games were picking up again, but then Square Enix never did anything about it. Like, you see Square Enix now, being, showing off the Final Fantasy trading card game, making a big deal about that. But it's like, I just hope they bring back the Kingdom Hearts version and see what happens with that. Try to make that something.
That'd be really cool. I just know there's like certain I would just buy just to have the characters if I could get one of each character in there. That'd be really cool. I think the biggest thing this year for Kingdom Hearts merch was the Funko Pops that came out. And if you don't know what Funko Pops are, it is the newest thing out there where everyone wants to collect every single bits and pieces of it. What it is pretty much just little figurines based off pop culture. So movies, anime, TV shows, Disney movies, like a bunch of different stuff. And it's crazy. They've done so many different ones, and they keep releasing more.
It's like the figure to like the line of figures to collect. I mean, they have licenses for almost any character.
Almost
out
everything. There. We haven't seen a Final Fantasy one, but I feel like it's gonna hopefully show up soon. But that's a whole thing. If we could get them, that'd be another thing that I don't want to pick up. So because of Funko, there have been a lot of uprise of Kingdom Hearts merch in that sense. Their first wave.
It's been highly requested too.
Oh yeah, I know. I wanted it. I've never posted on the forums being like, yeah, I want Kingdom Hearts, but I've seen people talk about it, and they finally did. First off, the first wave that they gave us was mostly the Disney characters. I think they were just trying to kind of feel for it and see what a demand of what it could or had for it. So the first wave was Mickey, and he had his Keyblade in his hand and his just original clothing. Donald, Goofy, and they both had different exclusive variants. So they had a Hot Topic version of Donald with his magician's outfit, Goofy in his knight's armor. Pete had a black and white version based off of the Timeless River.
Yep.
And Chip and Dale with their cute little outfits.
Yeah.
So I ended up buying all of them.
It wasn't a bad start.
Yeah, it was a bad start.
Just your basic, Disney characters, Kingdom Hearts versions of them. Like you said, test the waters, see, demand for it. And when those got revealed, I think a lot of people demanded more. Sora, Riku, and Kairi.
Yeah, and they continue to do more. And their biggest one, which is probably almost their most expensive ones, were their Halloween exclusives from the New York Comic Con ones. If you don't know which ones those ones are, it was the Halloween Donald and Halloween Goofy. They're mummy, and I guess they're kind of like zombie type of look. Those are difficult to find. And speaking from experience, cannot find Donald.
For a short period of time, they were sold at Hot Topic during New York Comic Con, but very limited in supply.
Very small supply.
Those went by fast.
And then they released the keychain mystery blind bags, which are like the foam 3D keychains, and you got different ones each time.
Yeah, which are now like a big thing too, because those mystery blind bags are like the same thing as pop figures. Now they have different characters now. Like if you go, there's a comics and stuff store at the mall, and on the counter there's so many different blind bags for different series now. Like there's a lot of Disney ones. They have one for regular Disney. They have Disney princesses.
Yeah.
I saw Big Hero 6. Then they have Kingdom Hearts. So it's and they have Marvel. So it's those 3D foam blind bags are really the rage, along with the pop figures.
They're so hard to feel for, by the way. I feel for the blind bags. I can tell certain ones are what, but everyone has spiky hair and it's so hard to figure out. So that's probably one of the big things. They are going to have mystery minis as well for Funko for Kingdom Hearts. That's coming out soon as well. And then
right now they're just a part of the mystery con box. Right now it's a little gift to go along with with that, so you get a little sample of what they're gonna look like.
Yes, and then they did the worst thing possible to any Kingdom Hearts stuff, is when they add variants. And what variants are is that there's like a 1 out of how many chances? Like 1 out of 3, 1 out of 4, and 1 out of 6 chances of something being a different variant, or so like a shade if they're wearing a different outfit, if they're doing different things. So the big one was the Mystery Box Tron, because you had the Tron outfits of Sora, Donald, and Goofy, and the Chase variant was a glow-in-the-dark version of it. And
that looked pretty cool.
It was pretty cool. And it came with 2 of the Ministry minis, but those were preset as well. I kind of realized that. So if you got a Chase version, you got the Heartless and Riku in it, and then if you got a common, you got Sora and Kairi. Which I guess is like kind of a fair trade-off. Yeah, I kind of realized that because I got a box with Chase in it, and I opened those ones, and then someone bought me a box, and they opened it, it was a common, and then we checked the blind ones. So if you end up buying both, you pretty much have everything, like every single one, which is kind of cool. I think the best news was them announcing the Wave 2, which is Kingdom Hearts 2, Sora, Kairi, and Riku. A Heartless with the Chase variant of it being glow in the dark. I believe it's just the eyes glow, because I guess that's the only thing that can make it glow. And then they have Best Buy and Toys R Us exclusives. So Best Buy has...
You also forgot Organization 13 Mickey too as well, part of that.
Oh yeah. They just released the box lunch one, which that one's apparently really hard to get to.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
I mean, when I went to Hot Topic on was like Thanksgiving night, that's when like they finally put up those pop figures for sale.
Oh really?
And
I gotta have that process twice.
They had a lot of Soras and a lot of Heartlesses, and they had like my Hot Topic store didn't have any Kairis. Like they didn't get any Kairis in, and they only had like 3 Rikus, which sold out by the time I got there. So I just ended up with the Sora and the Heartless. So, but now I hear the stocks are
coming back.
Coming back.
Yeah, they probably will. They're gonna. I know they're gonna sell a lot of those.
Then, like you said, the Best Buy will have the
Final Form.
The Final Form Sora, and then the Toys R Us will have the Battle Form Sora,
Exactly.
which are exclusives to them. So, gotta get your order in, or go to the, go down to the store itself and pick those up.
Yeah.
Because those are gonna be hard to find, just like the Donald and Goofy Halloween Town variants.
Oh my god, that's still a nightmare. I'm still trying hopefully to get a Donald, but I don't want to pay a stupid amount of money for it. So I'll probably just leave it. And then we'll just briefly go through the rest of these. So we have the Diamond Select toys and the SH Figure Arts, which they created their own Kingdom Hearts figures.
It was made. The SH Figure Arts are made by Bandai.
Oh, are they? Okay,
so,
cool.
Yeah. So Diamond Select Toys is a different company. They recently sold their stuff through Walgreens, and then they started selling different variations of Sora's dry forms at different locations like Target, Walmart.
Is it US brand, that one?
GameStop. What's that?
Is Diamond Select Toys US? It's a US.
Yes, I believe
okay.
so. Yeah. Yeah. So they were selling different, and then they had a 2-pack. Then they have a 4-pack where you can get Mickey, Pluto, Sora, and Axel, and then you have another pack with all the dry forms of Sora. And now they have what was it, Mini-Mates they're calling it now, which is a weird Lego-ish looking thing.
Oh, I don't recall. I'll have to see a picture.
Yeah, it was they had them on display at San Diego Comic-Con, and even at I think at the Toy Fair before Comic-Con too as well. They haven't been released yet, but they should be coming out pretty soon with those ones. The Mini-Mates are really weird. And then there's also, like you said, the Mini-Mates as well. Those are going to be on sale for people to actually choose instead of getting them random pretty soon too. We're just waiting on a release date for that.
Okay.
And then, like you said, with the SH Figure Arts, those are made by Bandai, which actually, they look really good.
Yeah, they're the ones that I would want to pick them up outside of Play Arts Kai's.
And considering that they look so much like the character, because a lot of people kind of rag on the Play Arts Kai's as being so really weirdly made, especially with all the toy joints and stuff sticking out. So obviously,
Yeah.
whereas the figure arts will actually look like a figure without all the joints and stuff. So, right now you have Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora, you have Organization 13 Mickey, Donald, and Goofy. They just announced Organization 13 Roxas a day or two ago at the this toy fair in Japan. So, looking forward to Roxas.
And then and then just based off really other merch that we've seen, besides all these figures that are wonderful, and
Oh, we forgot the most important one. The Kingdom Key Replica, which is also made by Bandai.
Yeah.
And that one got a lot of attention because, like we said earlier when we first got into this topic, that a lot of fans wanted, an actual Kingdom Key or any type of Keyblade made by, a company. Well, now they're finally getting one, which the unique thing about this is that, it makes sounds in correlation to magic triggers. Like if you say, fire or, blizzard or cure or wind, the Keyblade will light up in the color that you said, and it'll make the noise. It also has attack noises when you swing it, and even has a light bulb in the front of the Keyblade where it projects a keyhole. So, that's very, very unique, toy for them to release. So,
is it lightsabers if you clash with one of them?
Yeah, it's pretty much. I don't know about clashing with other people.
That'd be kind of cool.
Break if you do that.
Well, obviously not bash.
Because those Keyblades are made. They have a special sensor on them where if it gets close to another one, it'll make that lightsaber noise when it clashes with another one. So I think this is more just like an actual. I mean, it lives true to its name, Proplica. It's just basically a prop. It's not made to be, swung at people or whatever. So it's just there to show off,
Aw. It was so cool. It was kind of like lightsabers, though.
That's another thing they can try to make down the road once, people buy these and see, what they say about it. One of these days we'll have, good old lightsaber versus Keyblade matchup.
And then lastly, we briefly talked about his strategy guides, manga, art books, clothing, keychains, and even we have bed sheets, blankets. I think you posted socks.
Pillowcases.
Yeah. I think you also posted about socks and underwear of Kingdom Hearts stuff, which I'm
they just released Kingdom Hearts boxers and socks, and
they look comfy. I won't lie.
And I mean, we have, like you said, boxers, socks. We even had a Snuggie at one point. So, Kingdom Hearts merchandise, we are there, fam.
Yeah.
We made it.
We got a lot of things, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna get so much more once Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out.
I mean, I don't know if this was Square Enix's / Disney's plan for celebrating Kingdom Hearts 15th anniversary, but man, we got a lot of merchandise this year, and like you said, Sabby, we're only probably gonna get more when Kingdom Hearts 3's release date draws near.
Yep.
So you guys save your money now.
Save it all. All your money is gonna go to Kingdom Hearts stuff, whether you like it or not. And yeah. That's our segment for Kingdom Hearts merch. What's up with that?
I mean, I hope you guys, enjoyed this segment, getting to know all the recent merchandise just came out, there's a lot to learn, and, we'll always be there to let you guys know what's coming out, or what's come out already.
And don't forget, if you want to tell us what you guys also have, feel free to message us on Twitter and send us a picture. Because that's pretty cool to actually see what other people have.
All right, we are back to the present.
Yes.
Churro, how does it feel returning back from the past?
I feel old.
Yeah, there you go. That's how it always is. So yeah. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that Lost podcast. the music for this episode will be a cover of Traverse Town, which is done on saxophone by James Land on YouTube. It's super great. Hope you guys enjoy it. It's the most Christmassy-ish song I could think of out of Kingdom Hearts, apart from the Night Before Christmas stuff. But apparently nobody covers that song. Happy Holidays, I think it's called something. I don't know. Nobody covers it. So we're going to enjoy Traverse Town because it's jazzy and feels real chill, and that's what you got to do when you're sipping that hot cocoa, and it's probably cool. I don't know. Anyway, our next episode is scheduled for the 16th of January. Whoa!
Guess I could do that, actually.
Is that a date that's possible? That's so far in the future. So, yeah, basically, we always do this every year. We always take a small break for Christmas. So this year is going to be a three-week break, I believe, for each of our podcasts. Final Fantasy Union had their final podcast. So Final Fantasy Union will return on the 9th of January, and then that means our first episode will be the week after, the 16th of January. So here's hoping there's no big announcements between now and then that we miss. Well, okay, let me clarify that. Here's hoping there's no big announcements in the middle of that break. Here's hoping they all get announced right before we record the next podcast.
Do you think we'll do an emergency podcast if that happens?
Maybe, I don't know. Or maybe an emergency live stream. I don't know. We'll work it out. Here's the difficulty. I'm going to be in America, and, when I used to live in America, I had all my technology there, but now all my technology is here in Japan, and I don't have a microphone there, and I don't have a desktop computer.
Oh no.
I will have a drawing tablet PC, which is not the greatest, so we'll see what is possible if worse comes to worse. I'm just hoping that, January 15th, that's the Kingdom Hearts big reveal event, and that's we'll have plenty of time to get all the news and then write it into an outline, and then we can record the show. That's what I want. That's all I want for Christmas is convenient news cycles.
I'm sure we're gonna be. I think we'll be getting
I'll
those.
try to give that for you, Brandon.
He won't. Santa won't.
You won't. I'm a cheeky little booger. I won't give you nothing. Nothing but a little coal.
Now Santa's turn to be naughty.
I'm so naughty. Oh, wait till you see me and Mrs. Claus.
Wow.
There you go. Can't say naughty without it going there. Anyway. So for you guys who enjoy us, please consider subscribing. Subscribe to Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts Union on the iTunes Store. Just search for Kingdom Hearts, and we're number 1.
Yay.
And of course, you can catch every episode at KingdomHeartsUnion.com or
KH Ultimania's Twitter, which is at KH Ultimania.
And remember, if you guys like the show, please consider supporting us on Patreon at patreon.com/FFKHUnion. And if you guys want your questions answered on the show, please send them to khuquestions@gmail.com. So please send us a bunch of questions. We're going to be off a week, so that's going to give you a chance to think of more questions. So please, all I want for Christmas is your questions. Please give us that.
Yes,
questions.
Please. I mean, we are in a drought of questions.
Exactly. We're in a questions drought. So please send us your questions, and if you want to send multiple in the same email, go for it. So yeah, I think that's everything, Churro. I think it's time for us to wish them a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holidays, and all that stuff, because it's goodbye time.
Alrighty. So, Merry Christmas, guys. Happy Holidays. Thank you so much for another year, joining us for another year. It's been a wild ride for Kingdom Hearts this year, considering it's the 15th anniversary. We had great concerts. We had the release year actually get revealed. And we
got Toy Story finally.
Toy Story finally getting revealed. So yeah, it's been.
And then maybe a Monsters Inc. leak.
Maybe that's enough, Brendan. But yeah, it's been a great 15th anniversary for Kingdom Hearts. What do you think, Brendan?
Definitely. Oh, I think so. The fact that they kicked off a World Tour concert series means that they're really, optimistic about the series.
They're taking it seriously too.
Yeah, very much taking it seriously. You got Disney kicking off a crazy merchandise release a-thon, releasing all kinds of crazy stuff and, giving out the license to make sure that, Kingdom Hearts is out there and, its name means something again. So that's definitely really interesting. And yeah, we know the release year of a Kingdom Hearts game a year in advance. That has never happened.
Yeah, looks like a lot of changes. Maybe they'll start doing it more often. I mean, they've been more interactive with us, including us in these things now. Before it was just, it's like pulling teeth to try to get information about it. Now they're more free with events and all that. So, they're definitely going in the right direction for everything.
Yeah, and I will just say that it's only going to get better because we're getting into the release year, so that means the marketing team is obligated to tell us stuff.
Yeah.
So, they don't have a choice. So finally, time is on our side, so they have to release news a little bit more regularly. And this is going to happen in sort of like a ramping up fashion. So at first, it's going to be a little slow, and then little by little. Game events, Kingdom Hearts 3, it's going to be there. We're finally going to have a game event where Kingdom Hearts 3 is stated in advance that it's going to be there. It's not like how it usually is, where it's a surprise, like they don't put it on the list just in case they can't finish the trailer, and then bam, they show the trailer. It's not going to be that. Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be on the docket. That's awesome. Finally. We have to pull our hair out all the time, Churro.
Right. Well, what little hair I have left on my head.
Oh, yeah. Well, good news, you can keep the rest.
Okay, good.
Man.
Yeah, so that's going to be super exciting for 2018. So, and not only that, there's going to be a bunch of great games next year. Got Red Dead 2, you got, various other games. Sure, what games are coming out next year? I just only remember Red Dead 2 and Kingdom Hearts.
I don't know. Dissidia?
Oh, yeah, Dissidia, if you're into that. That's not out yet? I thought it was out.
No, it's on January.
Oh, I see.
Did you get Ni no Kuni 2 coming out next year?
Oh, yeah, Ni no Kuni, yes! Oh, man, that's going to be great. Ni no Kuni.
I save your money, Brendan.
Oh, no, Death Stranding is 2019 or something. Man, think a good 2018 game. I'm sure people are screaming. All right, people, scream at your podcast of choice, or scream at your podcast player of choice. All the things that are coming out in 2018, because I'm at a loss. But Red Dead, man, I'm into Red Dead. I could go for that.
Right.
So, yeah, here's to Red Dead.
Here's to Red Dead.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, God of War is coming out. If you're into God of War. Oh, Spider-Man.
Detroit Become Human's coming out, too.
Oh, Detroit. Yeah. All right. I'm starting to think. Oh, is Ghost of Tsushima? That's 2018?
I think so. I think a late 2018 title.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, so 2018's got a lot of stuff, especially for PlayStation.
Sure it does.
Yeah, definitely, you might want to get a PlayStation if you don't have a PlayStation. Specifically, of the 4 variety. Ask Santa. Ask me for PlayStation 4. Yep, back in the North Pole, me and my elves make PlayStation 4s. That's the thing that I never really understood is that, back back in the day, they had that whole idea that Santa and his elves worked all year round making the toys for Christmas. But, like, how does, like... Do they make iPhones? Do they make iPads?
Yeah.
Do they make PlayStations?
Yeah.
Do they make Xboxes and Wii's and
They make
Switches?
everything.
They make everything all in the same factory? Like, how do they get the license for that?
Magic.
Like, that just seems insane. Like, it doesn't seem like... It doesn't seem legally possible that he is capable of getting all the rights to make literally anything. I don't know. I think, Churro.
Yeah.
I think we've learned something a little bit.
What's
I
that?
think Santa is in the knockoff business.
Uh-oh.
I think he's making fake Gucci stuff. He's making fake PlayStations. He's making fake Xboxes. I'm onto you, Santa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You got me there.
Hey,
I won't let you get away.
do you think Santa has the Kingdom Hearts 3 release date?
Oh yes, I do, and I also have a finished copy of Kingdom of Hearts 3. It's Kingdom Hearts, Santa. No, Kingdom of Hearts 3. I have it. It's right here, right now. Let me just tell you what's in the box. What's in the box is...
Yeah, there's nothing in the box. Apparently
There's nothing in the box.
Apparently from the data files they found in 0.2, there's nothing in the box.
Yeah, apparently there's nothing in the box. Yeah. Oh well. So, all right. So, let me just say, Happy New Year, Happy Christmas, Happy Holidays. Sabby says she loves you.
Aww.
She probably also says, Happy something. And,
Miss you, Sabby.
We miss you, a Merry Christmas. That's not how that song goes, but that's how we feel in our hearts, our Kingdom of Hearts. I think that's the one thing she hates the most is when people say Kingdom of Hearts.
I mean, this game almost got called that, so...
It almost did, so she can't get too mad.
Nope.
So yeah. Anyway, I'm Brandon, saying goodbye, and Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. This has been a Kingdom Hearts Union production.
Alright. Well, if I ever finish this, I'll call it a video. Man, I hope I can target the right guy. Okay. Alright, tag. Just in case. And I don't think I messed with all that. Shoot. Oh, will he not attack me? Oh, crap. Did I fudge this up? Actually, you know what? If he's not going to attack me, I should be fine. I'll just... Yeah, you know what? I'll just keep doing this. Roll my music back up. Yeah, I guess that's all he's going to do. Yeah, this can take forever, isn't it? So what I gotta build this up to, I gotta disable you, so that's 5. That's gonna be a lot. I'm gonna have to have at least 6 when I get to Zigbar. So I think I need to be up to 12. Ugh. Man, it's gonna take forever. If you're watching this, you might want to skip ahead a few minutes. Because I think I need to be on 12 before I can finish it off. So boring. Oh, I hope that stupid EP plus thing would ever trigger. Okay, 5 more minutes of this and I might average. I say it'd probably be okay, but I really don't want to have to go back and recharge them either if I'm wrong, so let's just play it safe. Alright, this should be it, hopefully. Or not. Okay, now we're at 12. Okay, so I don't have to mirror you because you're not going to kill me. But you have to use that to get 7. And then Sebastian's only going to cost 1. And Zigbar for the win, hopefully. And hopefully I'm still recording after all that. Okay. Wow. Well, I think this is where I'm gonna really start hitting the wall. I'm gonna guess. Well, I'm not gonna record here much longer. I'm just gonna see really quick what I'm up against. But I am definitely not going to try to figure this out tonight. It's getting late. Excuse me. Sorry. Alright, so we have 3. And I got 2 of those stupid archers. So yeah, I don't know. Well, anyway. Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll try this probably tomorrow.